Hello. Welcome,
Hello.
ladies. Happy Thursday. I feel like I should be drinking wine, but instead it is herbal tea and honey. Like, I think I just went like this with the honey because both Lisa and I are battling sore throats. So we've got the whole, sultry, sexy sort of sound for you tonight. It should be a good time. So welcome, ladies. This is a really exciting series that we've put together all about Facebook ads. And the reason that I wanted to touch on this is because there is so much training out there. There are so many courses you can buy, products that you can buy, uh, coaching that you can buy. And I know this because we've bought most of it and gone through so many courses. Done a lot of one-on-one sessions with some personal Facebook ads managers and really fine-tune this stuff. So I know that we have a crazy amount of knowledge within the Superwoman that must be dispersed. We can no longer keep it to ourselves. We were just saying in the chat how Lisa has all these crazy tricks, and somehow we haven't heard of them yet. So we're getting access to some of her new stuff that I don't even know how it works. So I'm really excited to learn this. So before I go over to my screen here, first of all, if you're watching this and you were invited here by some awesome woman in your life, I just want to say welcome. We do these hangouts every Thursday. This is part one in our two-part series. Next week, we're bringing out one of my personal Facebook ad managers to show you how to dial this stuff in. And so tonight, we really wanted to focus on the nuts and the bolts and making sure that you have everything that you need, everything in place for you to be totally successful before you charge anything to your credit card or run any traffic or pay for any clicks, making sure that you have all the goods in the right place so that you can maximize on your ads when you do start that ad campaign. So first of all, before I go to my screen and start showing you guys what I want to show you, I want to introduce my awesome panel here. Amazing in San Francisco. I'm actually really jealous of both of these ladies because they are where it's nice and hot. We're just saying about an hour and a half from Buffalo, and we are seriously whited out. So much snow everywhere. And Sheena knows what I'm talking about because she's from Toronto too. But somehow she has finagled her way to the other side of the earth conveniently during wintertime over in Hawaii, which I just found out today she's staying until April. Like, seriously, do we not live the most awesomest lifestyles ever that we can just take our laptops, go to Hawaii, stay till April, come back when the snow is melting? I mean, this is amazing. I just love that you ladies are a part of my life. So come on out here and just kind of give us a little intro, who you are. Lisa, we'll start with you.
Cool. Hi. Can you guys hear me all right?
Yes.
Yay. All right. Welcome to my laboratory here in San Francisco. And as you can hear, I have the sexy frog voice as well.
Woohoo!
So yeah, I am an artist gone cyber over the last couple years. I'm an eco San Francisco beachy mama, and I also traveled as well. So but I live in an awesome city, which is right by the beach. I live right at the beach here in San Francisco, and I'm so excited to share some super cool tricks with you guys. I've just been bursting to share this stuff. So rock on.
We love it. We love your technologic. It's awesome. Sheena, come on out here all the way from Hawaii. Totally.
Hello, everyone. Can everyone hear me?
Yep.
Okay. So, hey, everyone. I'm originally from Toronto, Ontario. Actually, I think I live about an hour away from Layla in Canada. But I've decided to run away from the winter. After last winter was horrible, I said, you know what? Next winter, I'm going away. What I have to do, I'm going to do it, right? A lot of people, they say, oh, I wish I could do that. Oh, I wish I could do this. I just said, I'm making it happen, and I did. I live by Waikiki Beach and another beach, and it's just amazing here. It's nice and and warm and hot, and all my friends are like, "You're so lucky that you're here." It has nothing to do with luck. It's just, it's something that I wanted, and I just went out and got it. I had no real plan as to how it's going to work. I just knew in my head it was going to happen. I knew where I was going to live. I knew what it was, the dates that I was leaving, which is winter. Thank goodness, because, the radio kept on saying this winter was going to be the T-Rex of winter, whatever that means.
Oh my God.
Sorry, Layla. I didn't mean to burst your bubble there.
I'm coming over. I'm coming over.
You and Baby B and Peanut and Toby, no problem. But yeah, I mean, it's amazing. I just made that decision and I just made it happen, right? I mean, obviously there was a little bit of planning, but when you have something set in your head, you make a decision and just take action, things will happen. So to all the ladies out there who've been dying to go somewhere, just make it happen. If you have the time now, do it now. Don't wait till you retire, or don't say someday I will do it, because you never know when someday is going to come.
Exactly. Totally. That's amazing. And you, I can definitely relate with what you're saying about people saying, "Oh, I wish I could do that. I wish I could do something like that." Or people say that all the time about online marketing. They're like, "Oh, I wish I could do something like that." I'm like, why can't you? Like, I know people like Andy Lerner, people like Keisha Parker. I know people like Marisol Dennis. I know people like me who were, had 150 Facebook friends when I started on Facebook, who can do this. So there's no reason why you can't. You're just creating excuses, and especially with the information that we share. The becoming a more powerful person, speaking your dreams into existence, like she just said, not wishing for them, but saying, how can I make this happen? There's no way I'm spending another winter in Canada. See, me, I'm kind of weird. I mean, I like the winter. Toby hates it. I like it. It makes me feel, I don't know, it makes me feel, it's weird. It makes me feel warm inside, which is like an oxymoron. But, yeah, I'm weird. But yeah, if you hate it, then create the outcome that you want, rather than just wishing or complaining like most of us do. So anyways, off topic. Let's get back to Facebook. Let me go over, I want to show you guys a couple things quickly, because I'm here by myself. Toby's at a Maple Leaf game, Toronto Maple Leaf game. So you never know, and my man Lawrence Tam. You never know when you could be beckoned as a mom. It's like, it can happen at any moment. So I wanted to really get into the fundamentals here. Basically, next week when we dive into the ads part and we start placing some ads, I want you to actually take action. I want you to have everything set up. Have your fan page looking awesome, with great content, with awesome engagement, and with everything that you need set so that you can be placing money or spending money and knowing that it's not just being flushed down the toilet. Can you guys see my screen? Can you see my face?
Yeah, I can see it.
All right, sweet. Hey, look at me. All right, so a lot of people ask me, this is like a really common question, is the difference between profile and fan page. I started with a profile. I didn't really focus on the fan page. It's something that I wish I had when I first got started 5 years ago, but I didn't. And so a lot of my engagement, a lot of my interaction came from my profile. Why is fan pages preferable? And Toby is like, oh, let's turn Skype off. Toby is like obsessed with this because of the tools that Facebook has, which Lisa will get into a little bit later on, but the tools that Facebook has for businesses and for business owners. So obviously there's a max out on your fan page, which is 5,000. I'm very close there. So I take my friend requests very seriously these days. But yeah, you max out at 5,000, which obviously a fan page doesn't. And when you have a fan page, you're creating a market that you can advertise to later. So I'll take you guys over to our new fan page. We had to start a new one a couple of weeks ago. because of Facebook slapping some haterade on us. But Facebook, we will never stop. So let me just talk about the fan page for a second. I can't stress enough the importance of having a self-branded fan page. What do I mean by that? I mean a fan page that brands yourself. Exactly what it sounds like. So a fan page that brands you. Yes, it is awesome to have fan pages in for your company. If you have a business or a brick and mortar business or an online business, it is awesome to have fan pages for your company. It is awesome to have fan pages in your niche. So like Lisa, to have fan pages about art. But I still am a believer in the self-branded fan page because you have to be creating your story. That's why we're all here. You know, I think about some of the companies I work with, and I see people doing this all the time. You know, it's like lose weight with Joanne, or I'm not saying Joanne, but lose weight. Joanne's name was there, so it popped up. Lose weight with Susie, or whatever their fan page is, or you know, do these raps, or whatever the name of their fan page is. It seems to have something to do with the company that they're in. And why do I advise against this? Well, let me tell you a story. So I was in a health and wellness company, and Toby and I, not just me, Toby and I, we were some of the fastest ambassadors in that company. And we went ambassador in like 2 weeks and created a bunch of ambassadors in our team. And we were like bleeding green. Like we loved our company. So I know there's people out there that love their company. They just love it. You know, they live it, they breathe it. Here's what happened. So after about a year in this company, the true story is that our online businesses, which we weren't paying any attention to, which we weren't doing any work for, which were almost 100% automated, were paying us a large sum of money on autopilot. And this company that we were working for as reps, as most of us are, right? Affiliates or reps of a company. This company decided we had to make a choice. We could either build with them and stay with them and be, you know, ambassadors, and, wear jackets and drive fancy cars, or we could walk away. They would terminate us, or we could resign, and we would leave our team, our downline, our check, our car, everything gone. So in that moment where you're forced with these decisions, and this is like, my story is very common in this industry. You would be so shocked about how many people have to deal with this kind of stuff. So when I was faced with that, I was so grateful that we hadn't, just totally branded ourselves to this specific company. The Toby and Layla brand was still strong as ever. The Toby and Layla brand that added value, that taught people marketing, that taught people growth and personal development and empowerment and leadership, was still all about Toby and Layla. So it didn't matter that this company had basically kicked us out, given us the boot. It didn't matter that we were no longer with us. Our online marketing was still branded to us. So there's a lot of reasons why I think it's important, but one of them is definitely so that you have control. Because whatever company product you're selling, I know we have a lot of different people in different companies on the webinar tonight. Whatever it is that you're doing, someone else is writing your paycheck, and you have to remember that. You know, it's so important to me. It's like etched into my brain and my heart and my soul. The owners of a company, I must look them in the eye. I must be able to, see their soul, them in the eye, and it's definitely difficult to find. So you never know what could happen. You really do not own anything in your downline, your check. In any second, they can change the terms and conditions, which is what happened during our time company. They changed the terms and conditions, and they can boot you out of the company. So make sure that you are creating an asset with your name. I'm a big believer in creating an asset with your name. And there's this element of mystery. I want someone to come to my fan page and wonder what it is that I do. And I want them to come to my fan page and be so overwhelmed with value that they think, if I give this away for free to people that are just following me on my fan page, what is it that she actually does with her private mastermind? What does she actually do with her team? What team does she actually even build? You want people to be asking these questions when they go to your fan page. You don't want them to be saying, oh, I've heard of that. Oh, I've done that. I know somebody that tried that. Sarah down the street. Didn't work. You don't want people to come to your page with those preconceived notions. You want that element of mystery. You know, when I first got online, when I first got online, there was all this talk of real estate, and you had to put your link absolutely anywhere that you could. And so you had it in like your bio and your description. You had links in every single post. You had links up here in your cover photo. You had links everywhere. Well, we are so conditioned now, and it's, you know, me marketing on the internet for about 5 years, almost 5 years, how that has changed, because we see links now, and your posts will actually turn people off if they're covered in links. Your fan page will turn people off if there's links everywhere. They won't click them. But if they have to search for it, if they have to seek it out, if they have to find it, if it's not all over in their face, puking links everywhere, there's again that element of mystery. So I suggest for your fan page putting a link to your blog, which should be value driven anyways, and not instantly sending people to a capture page. There's another thing. We are totally conditioned against capture pages. We're going to talk about the flow of the funnel next week. Actually, no, I want to do that before next week. I'm probably going to put out an assignment this weekend for everybody that doesn't have a funnel in place. If you do not have a funnel in place, this is a necessity. However, it's not something that you are going to be puking your funnel or your capture page all over your fan page. But you must have one. You must have some form of lead generation for next week. So we'll put it out in the Facebook group. If you're not part of the Superwoman Connection Facebook group, come on. Get plugged in. Get back with whoever invited you here. There's a button on the page for you to join the Facebook group and get on the inside. Then you can stay plugged in with the assignments. This is going to go out this weekend, so I'll put it out for you tomorrow. Just going through the flow of the funnel and getting everything set up so that you are in the right place to start your ad campaign next week. Let me see here. Okay, there's just one more thing I want to cover before I pass it over to Sheena. And let me just drink my lemon ginger tea with lots of honey. So I wanted to talk about Facebook posts, because if you just created a brand new Facebook fan page, then you need to fill it with content. And people always say, you know, well, what kind of content is good content? So I have a checklist that I want to share with you on 8 types of posts that you can fill your page with that are awesome. Awesome post ideas, okay? So this is basically my go-to. First one that I wanted to talk about is trending news. So this is where you can go, you can just type into Google trending news, trending tweets, whatever you want. Look for things that are trending, that are popular, and that start a conversation. And ask a relevant conversation to whatever your niche is. If you have a fan page in, let's say, for example, one in Pride. So this is Toby's parents' shop that we've been working on their fan page, and they sell British food. So if you have a fan page like this, then you would put relevant posts, obviously not Obama and the internet, but maybe something about the Queen, or something about the royal family. Or if you have posts about, or Facebook fan pages about rock and roll, this is one of our sweet fan pages, then you can post things about rock and roll, right? So we're going to show you, first of all, we're going to show you how to do this stuff, the scheduled posts, so that you can automate this, so you can have several fan pages, because I do suggest having your personal branded fan page with your name, branding your name, and also getting into some niche fan pages. So things that you're passionate about, things that are relevant to your company. If you are in a health and wellness company, then maybe something to do with fitness or nutrition, and getting into a niche fan page. I suggest you do both because there's different advantages to both sides of it, and you can use one on the other. So the first thing is the trending topics. So write that down. Number 1, trending news. Oh, Facebook is confused. The second one is inspiration. So with all the awesome graphics training that we've given you ladies over the last couple of weeks, this should be a breeze. This should be like your go-to posts on your fan page that are just sort of automatically scheduled so that you can keep that consistency factor, which we're going to show you how to do. But you should be able to make really cool graphics. And if you don't have that training, then you have to plug in to the Facebook group. So number 2, inspirational posts, quotes, different things like that. And I always suggest getting some branding in there wherever possible. Number 3, questions. So either a Q&A like we did here, where people can post questions and you respond and reply with answers, or also asking specific questions, so putting out a specific question. So what's your biggest challenge with cutting videos? What is your number 1 pet peeve when it comes to cross-recruiting? Ask questions, put it out there on your Facebook fan page, and these things just blow up. Seriously, they blow up. Number 4, value training. So this video that Toby did, seriously, it just knocked it out of the park when it came to customer avatars. If you haven't checked this out, definitely for customer. And it blew up our fan page. People absolutely loved it. And it was just free value. So you definitely have to put that out there. What number am I on? 5? I think 5. 5, here's one that I wanted to talk about, and this is more of a pitch. So I'm selling something here. It's clear that I'm selling something here, and this is something that I would space out. So, maybe 10% of the time, sending them to a capture page, pitching something, bullets, and selling something. So the pitch, here's another pitch, or selling something, sending them to a capture page. And you want to space these out, because if you're constantly just posting things like this, that, oh, new course coming out, or register here, or put your email in here, people tune that out. So you have to use a good mixture of everything that I'm sharing with you here right now. I love these ones. They totally rock, and they're so simple to do, like right from your phone, and they get a ton of engagement. I call this the pick one, the pick one post. So creating different options, whether, oops, sorry, creating different options. So I said, where would you want to wake up on Monday morning? I should have put Hawaii in there. Well, this is kind of like Hawaii, but it was really interesting to see the different posts, because there were some people that were like totally Muskoka cottage life people. Not very many people picked like the temple. I don't know. It was interesting though. It's cool to get this kind of feedback, and you can do it with pretty much anything. Favorite books, favorite authors, favorite puppies, whatever. So pick one, the pick one post. This is another one of my favorites because it gives such a realness to your fan pages. And this is what I call the photo call out. So getting people to post pictures. So for whatever, like a selfie or something that they love or something that makes them happy, or their favorite food or their favorite restaurant, getting them to engage. So you can see this post went viral, really filled with amazing pictures of things that make people smile. So people come to my fan page and they realize, oh, these are real people that are hanging out with Layla and Toby. It is not just a bunch of robots. Does it feel like home? And then lifestyle and stories. So this is a story that I created, that I wrote about the first time that I met Toby and what it means to be in love and the scariness of it all. And it was a post that got a ton of engagement and a ton of comments and a ton of feedback, and people were like in tears from reading this story. And this is the kind of stuff that we're going to show you next week, how to stand out when you're doing your Facebook ads with posts like this, posts that are like heart-wrenching and grab people's emotions and make them teary-eyed. I know that Sheena wanted to talk about some of the changes that Facebook is making, and LT Lawrence put out a post about this. And the really cool thing about what we're teaching is the fact that Facebook is basically trying to make things more relevant for people, for the user. They're trying to make it so that their news feed is less filled with ads and promoted posts and things like that, and actually filled with things that they're interested in, things that are relevant to them, things that have high engagement. So when you learn what we're teaching you about creating posts like this, posts that are relevant to people, posts that create engagement, that create emotion, that will be on people's news feeds because of the participation and the interaction, then the changes won't really apply to you. The changes will apply to the people that are paying for space on your news feed that have no engagement and have no relevance to really what you want to see. So Facebook knows what you want to see with all their algorithms, what you've liked, what you've commented on. So if you're commenting and you're engaging on someone's fan page, you're very likely to see their sponsored posts. And that's how it's just going to be a lot more relevant. And that's why I'm not really too concerned about it, because I know that what we teach you guys is not only to do Facebook ads, but also to create them so that when you are putting money into a sponsored ad, you already have all of this engagement. You already have all of these comments. You already have a ton of shares and a ton of likes and a ton of comments when you're going into somebody's news feed. So you are relevant, and you are a post that has engagement that they would want to see. So it's interesting. It's going to affect a lot of people that don't market this way and that don't know what we know. But luckily, you're part of the Superwoman. So guys, these are the 8. Oh, sorry. Maybe there's 9 actually, because I totally forgot this one. And this is all about social media sharing. So sharing, there's different days, right? I don't actually know all the days because I see random days that happen all the time, like Twitter Tuesdays and Instagram Wednesday or something like that. So I don't know all the days. All I know is that Fan Page Friday has been blowing up our fan page every single Friday, which is coming up. Fan Page Friday, ladies. And this strategy has been seriously power punched. Kat showed us the strategy a couple of weeks ago on one of our hangouts, and the ladies that have been implementing it have been seeing huge results, huge traction, making incredible connections, and seeing a lot of growth in their fan pages. So definitely the social media sharing. Maybe we could have somebody put together all the different days. So what's Monday? I don't know. A meditation Monday. For a lot of people just make them up, but they're kind of cool. So it'd be cool to have a full Monday through Friday on the days. So let me just recap those different ones for you guys. So if you're writing them down, you should have been. These are not in the same order because they're just on my notepad on my phone. Lifestyle and stories. So that was the story about me being in love. I don't know where that one is. Lifestyle and stories. Number 2, questions. Number 3, value training. Number 4, inspiration. Number 5, photo callouts. Number 6, pick one. Number 7, trending news. Number 8, the pitch, the sale. And number 9, social media sharing days. So those are, like, seriously, that's all you need to do. If you post like that, those 9 different types of posts, you schedule them out like Sheena's going to show you how to do, then your fan page will definitely be one that people want to engage with and one that people want to follow. So let me go back over here to my ladies. Let me just check my baby for a second. Still sleeping. Woo! And I'm gonna do.
I just took a lot of notes too.
I'm gonna pass it over to you, Sheena.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Sweet. So yeah, you go ahead. I'm gonna be here if at all. If I disappear or anything happens, duty calls.
Sounds good. Did you want me to show them how to make a fan page from scratch for the ladies who don't have one? Just a quick tutorial.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like if you can type into YouTube, you can do that.
Okay, then that's okay. So go to YouTube, ladies.
Type
and
into
create a
YouTube how to create a fan.
You can do it in like 5 minutes. 5 minutes
It's self-explanatory, right?
Yeah.
Just creating the page. Obviously, with the different trainings on graphics and stuff, you have to make a cover, you have to make a profile, and you want to be inspiring. You know, you don't want to have a picture of you with your company logo on, or you definitely want to be inspiring. So yeah, I think that we could skip that.
Okay. I think the only suggestion I would make when you do have a new fan page is have at least 20 to 30 posts. So when people like your page, they have stuff to like, stuff to read, and can interact. It's just, I think every new profile in any social media platform, you should have at least 20 to 30 photos.
Yeah,
or
for sure.
Posts. Things like that. So I'm going to show you one of my, I should share screen. Let's see if I can do this.
Hey, Layla, I don't know if you saw my note here. Is there a way to expand the screen for the viewer a little bit more? I think that will make it look bigger in the webinar.
Can you guys see the screen?
How does that look?
Yeah.
Can you guys see my screen?
Yep.
Okay.
Did you do something?
No, I didn't do anything. She did it, I think. I think it's because I was showing my whole screen, my whole desktop, and she might just be showing her window. Good mental note.
Oh, okay. Yeah, if you expand your screen as big as it can go, then we can see it best.
Okay, one sec.
Looks good. That looks good.
That looks good, Sheena.
No, I think
I
think I shared the wrong window. One sec. Sorry.
Oh. Well, the size.
So what happens when you have like 10 screens? going on. Okay. So I hope this is it. Sorry.
There's our secret chat if anybody wants to be a part of that.
I
You
wasn't.
must be elite.
I wasn't nervous, by the way.
You nervous? No way.
I wasn't. I was just kidding.
Okay, so you ladies can see my profile.
Are you trying to downsize a little?
No, we see some. Yeah, I think. Can
Smaller.
you scroll up?
I'm trying to get to. I have another window, but it's not letting me go.
It was good. It was good before.
Okay, let me do this again. I'm so sorry. Let me. I will. Okay, now this should work. For some reason, it's not letting me.
It's very sad.
I've had that song in my head for like days and days.
There she is.
Yeah, there's your profile.
Okay, there we go. Okay, so I'm gonna take you to one of my niche pages because that's where I do most of my scheduling. As you can see, I have like an 80s page. If you ladies can see that, yeah. And I don't have time to be honest, I don't have time to post something there every single day, which is why maybe once a month or once every 2 weeks, I will spend an hour just posting everything, just auto-posting everything so that I can set it and forget it and I don't have to worry about it. Because I'm pretty sure whoever's watching, on this webinar, you may have, kids, husbands, jobs, things that, that you need to attend to. So, I do the same thing. I have stuff to do, and I'd rather spend more time at the beach than posting something every day. So, I'm just going to give you a quick tutorial on how to do it. So we're just going to add a photo. I'm just going to pick any photo for now because I can take this off anytime. You guys can still see my screen, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and I see your 52 scheduled posts there. Bam, bam.
Yes. That's for the month of November. So as you can see, they've changed around where you can schedule the posts because before it used to be on the left-hand side, but Facebook has, for some reason, changed it on the right hand, which is this little arrow here. And you can pick Schedule Posts. You can pick the date that you want. You can go all the way till the next December of 2015 if you wanted to. You can pick the date, pick a time. Maybe you want to do one at 7 a.m., one at 11, one at 3 o'clock. You can schedule as many as you want. So let's say you want to put for 7 a.m. Oh, I should choose a later date. Let's say November 26th at 7 a.m. and whatever time zone you're in. So right now I'm in Hawaiian time zone, and you just click schedule, and once you're done, you'll see this little thing here. Like I have 52 scheduled posts for the rest of the month because I just pick one day, focus on just posting the content that I need, and I don't have to worry about it. And if you want to see what it looks like, I'm going to leave this page. It just looks like this. It just tells you the date and what time, and you can do as many as you
OMG,
can.
the bubble spa.
Yes. And sometimes I forget that I have this. I'll go back a week and see what's going on, and to be honest, I get really good engagement from this. A lot of people love the 80s. It's something to do with their childhood and memories. So that's one thing I would do if you have if you live a busy lifestyle. If you don't have that much time, just spend one day on the weekend. I don't spend the whole day. This takes me because I've been doing it for a while now, it takes me about an hour to schedule maybe about 2 weeks worth or even a month. If I know what I'm posting, it'll be quicker. But I'll go to like Pinterest and look for pictures, and just do that. This is a great thing that Facebook has done for pages. I know profiles, you can do it, but I think they only give you like an hour ahead of time. This one, you can pick any day of the year, of this year, or even next year, whatever time, how many posts you want to do it, and it's just easier for you, right? Especially if you know what you're gonna post. So just make sure you have a plan. Make sure you know what you're posting. Maybe one day it's all about pictures. Maybe another day is all inspiration. Maybe you have a blog post you want to do, or if it's a niche page, just pick like three to five posts that you want to schedule for the day or for the week, and yeah, and it'll just pretty much go on its own. I mean, I've had one post that's gotten over like 20,000 organic views, or get like non-paid. It's all organic, which is pretty crazy considering I think I only have like 6,000 fans. So so that's how you schedule posts, and that's just something you just keep on doing. At first, you'll probably get confused, you probably get frustrated because it's the first time you're doing it. But the more you keep on doing it and doing it, it's going to get better. It's going to get quicker. It's going to get faster, and you're going to be doing it like so quick that you don't even realize it. And another thing I really like doing on my fan page is videos, Facebook videos. It's different when you post your video from YouTube versus Facebook, because Facebook likes to keep everything within Facebook, right? Whether it's post or whether it's a picture, video is the same, right? And I think they've been doing a lot of changes with videos because they realize videos are also huge. I mean, if YouTube's like I think number 2 or 3 of the largest, like most trafficked websites in the world, and they want to be doing the same thing, right? So I'm just going to show you first how to upload a video. So you go to photo video. You're going to pick, I'll pick a video to upload because I can just erase it. So I'm just going to use an old video that I have. Hopefully it's there. And if you notice here at the bottom, it says add a call to action, which is pretty cool because before they never had that, right? So you can click a button that you want. Maybe there's something you want them to buy, something to book if you have a webinar, or if you have a video that you're doing and you want them to get more info from you, you can choose learn more, or maybe you have something that you want them to sign up for, or a free download, or they have calls to action for you, and then you can put your own link. It could be maybe a capture page, it could be a webinar that they can sign up for, it could be a blog post that you have, and you can also write a little description here. Well, it's telling me I need to enter a URL first, but once you enter the URL, let's say if I put yahoo.com so that it'll just show up, you can have a description, or maybe your link already has a description for you and it'll come out automatically. So, but you can still change it and write whatever you want to write. So let's just say, hi, this is my video. Because towards the if you have fans that are watching your video, once they watch to the end, then this call to action will come up. And let me see if I have a sample video that has it. I know there was some. Because I remember a lot of people were like, how did you do that? How did you get that link into your videos? You can see I have a ton of videos. So I'm trying to see if I can find one that has a call to action. Oh, let me see. I'm trying to fast forward it so I can see if they have the call to action. Okay, this one doesn't have it. Let's see. No, this one didn't have it. Let's see. So as you see here, replay video, and then you can say sign up, and there's a link here. And if you have a description, it'll also show the description. But hey, you can, instead of having your link, on your post, you can have it towards the end of the video, which is pretty cool. And so, those are some of the things I like doing on fan pages because people love watching videos. I mean, if you listen to our Superwomen teleseminar call yesterday, I mean, Joanne and Lisa B actually, gave us so many tips on what to talk about in your video. I think there was like 10 different things they mentioned. And, you can start with that. You can start with the topics that they had. If you're in the group, I think there was a little list. If not, there's a link to the replay where you can listen into and find out what topics you can use for videos. And, another great thing we do is we try to get engagement on it, right? So, like this one video, I have like 23 likes and about 40 comments. And you're probably wondering, well, how do you get those, right? One great thing we have is we have a Superwoman syndication group, right? Because we learn to work with one another. We learn to work together versus, trying to think, well, we got to do everything ourselves, right? We learn to like and comment other people's posts. Sometimes I'll share them on my profile. I'll share them on maybe about 5 to 10 groups, the video, because it's not like a video that I'm saying, hey, join my business. I'm trying to give value out. I'm trying to, maybe it could be an inspirational post, or maybe it's a training video, or maybe it's a lifestyle video. I'm just, like here, I'm at the beach, I'm just showing them what the beach looks like at night, or, or I'm talking about something I learned from a call while I'm out at the beach. But, you can do so many things, and those are some of the ways I get engagement. I have a group of people who help me, and we help each other. I share it on my profile, and that also gives out, a lot of engagement, a lot of more views to your video. Like this one, I think had 1,000 people reached, and that's just from one video, and that's not paid. That's all organic. So, that's pretty cool. And I think I had another one that had, I think, 1,100 views. But those are some of the things you can do. I'd say get about 10 likes, maybe about 2 to 5 comments, and about 5 shares for each video post. And it's not hard to get when you have a group of people who will help each other out, who will learn to work together. I mean, if you're not in our syndication group, just ask one of us, and we'll add you to the syndication group. I mean, it's great because the more you get to Facebook, or the more eyeballs you have, Facebook will like that, and they know that you're not spammy. People actually like what you're talking about. There's some value into it. And like Layla said, Facebook is changing the rules again. Can you see me?
Yeah, you're back.
Oh, it's pretty dark. It's a little dark out. But I just saw an article that a friend, Lawrence Tam, he said that starting January, anything that's too promotional from a fan page post is going to be less seen on your news feed. And a lot of marketers have been using that for paid ads. But starting January, it's going to be less seen because Facebook always wants to bring out value. They want their customers, their viewers to be happier. They want stuff that is of value. People will love to share. People will love to talk about. That's why Layla gave us that awesome list on what to post on your fan pages, right? I mean, lifestyle stories, inspirational stuff, because people love it. I mean, if you see pages like a great page that is really good at doing that is Tyrese. Tyrese is really good. Every time he posts something, he gets like over 1 million likes, a lot of comments, a lot of shares. The Rock is the same thing. All he does is he makes a fool of himself on his like social media. I remember there was a picture he did, it was like a throwback Thursday, and it was him with like 80s hair and rocking a fanny pack. Okay, he was rocking a fanny pack, and people loved it. So it doesn't always have to be something that you have to sell, right? It can just be something about your life. Maybe you went to the beach and you'd be like, here's me a day at the beach. It's amazing here. What were you up to today, right? And you can do things like that, and you can get great engagement. People love seeing things like that, and and then the fan page Friday also too, Layla. I've been implementing that, and I've been getting a lot of results too. I'm really sorry. It got dark out of nowhere, but I'm still here. I'm still here. I'm not that tanned. It's just it's dark. But the fan page, Party Fridays that Kat did a couple weeks ago, I've been also getting a lot of great results. I mean, I get as much as like 50 likes in a day, which is, I've never gotten that in a day, and that's all free, right? It's free, it's targeted, people love, you know, what they see, and, you know, it's a great thing. So, ladies, if you haven't seen that fan page training that Kat did, you know, just, you know, come back to one of us and we'll show you. So, that's all I have for now.
Sweet. Awesome. I love the stuff about the videos too, because I just want you to think about your newsfeed right now. Your own newsfeed, your Facebook. Would you be more likely to comment on a Facebook post that has no comments, maybe 3 likes on it? Or would you rather comment on a post that has 50 comments and 30 likes on it? This one, right? So when you're doing Facebook ads and you're doing paid traffic to these videos, it only makes sense. It only makes sense to be paying for eyeballs to be on a post that is already juicy, that is already calling people's name, that is already getting them excited and saying, oh my gosh, why are all these people commenting? I want to see what they're saying. You know, everyone else is talking. I want to give my opinion. People love to give their opinion. People love to comment. People love to have conversation, but they want to do it in a place where it's already going on. It's like the dance floor, you know. Who has been to a nightclub where no one is on the dance floor? And you're like, oh my God, I can't go out there. And then somebody goes out, it's always me, somebody goes out there and busts it out. Usually it's me and my mom or like some crazy person in my family. And then suddenly the whole dance floor is full. This has happened to me several times where I go to a dance floor that's empty and within 10, 15 minutes it's full. And I'm like, yeah, I'm the party starter. But this is the same sort of idea on fan pages and Facebook, is because it's social, right? People have that social anxiety where they're like, I don't want to be the first one to say something. What if people read this? What if people look at me? What if people see it? So you want to create that cushion. You want to make it comfy. You want to have a full dance floor of people before you start throwing money at it. Anyways, just a great point I wanted to point out. We have to get to Lisa because she's got some crazy gifts for us, and we cannot miss this stuff. So, Lisa, we're passing it over to you.
All right, people. Worth the wait.
Definitely
All right,
worth the wait.
I'm going to flip it around right away. No time to waste, right?
Did you freeze? Did I freeze?
Can you see the pitties yet?
Oh,
yeah, I can see your screen.
All right. Welcome.
Zoom it up. Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
See, I should have done that. You should have just yelled at me.
I messaged you, but you were too into
no,
it. It's fine. Both of your guys' value level, it was just like 10x major.
10x. Sweet. Oh, I love this fan page.
Given so many good ninja tricks. I can't even believe it. I hope everyone's keeping up with this. This is insane tonight. So I'm going to take it in more of a technical direction for some things that you guys might not realize that you can do on your fan page in a very technical way. And you might notice this top bar here, this gray bar across here, and you might be like, what is that? Why does her fan page look like that? Mine doesn't look like that. Mine looks like a normal fan page where I drop down this menu and I have my fan pages right here, right? Isn't that how you have it, Lisa? Well, actually, guys, I don't have all my fan pages in here. I have done a very cool ninja thing where I have dropped it into this thing that's called Facebook Business. And it's a really simple editor kind of section of Facebook that I don't think a lot of people know about, because I've been watching a lot of people do all these fan page trainings, and I'm like, are you going to show them the business page? Like, are you guys all right, no one's showing them the business thing. Okay, so what you do is you got to go in here and you got to, like, you know, get started, and you'll kind of, it'll lead you to figuring out how to bring your Facebook to this back editor. Now, if you've ever heard of the Power Editor or heard some people talking about the Power Editor, that is also connected to this kind of back end of Facebook business. Now, I'm using Chrome, so that's my colorful green toolbar here. That's Chrome. Now, what happens is Power Editor is really where you're going to do a lot of the ad building, and Toby's no doubt going to go into all that stuff next week. But what I want to show you guys is how to manage your pages a little bit differently than just from your regular profile. Because, and I know you guys, well, this was happening to Layla. You know how she kept getting that message that was saying that Facebook was getting confused? Okay, well, this is the way to unconfuse Facebook. This is really
unconfusion.
Right? So here I have all these windows open that are my business pages. So what I did was I just clicked on Use Page, and I'm going to show you the Superwomen Hipsters page because it's really fun. It doesn't have a lot of likes on it, but it's a fun page. So this page doesn't have a ton going on, but I just wanted to show you how you can click right over to here, and you're seeing right here you are a page admin posting, commenting, and liking as Empowered Superwomen Hipsters. Now, there are some restrictions in this mode, but there are also some really, really, really nice aspects to it. One, I wanted to go back to Happy Pipple Life. Where is Happy Pipple? Where? Oh, let me go back to the editor. There's also, okay, so the one thing I realized that you cannot do within this mode is, you know how sometimes people post to your page and you can't see it? Sorry about that, you guys. And you can't see it when it's on your page. I mean, you can't see it here, but it's down here. Okay, there's a lot of sections over here on the left that you guys have to check out. So this posts to page section means that someone's posted a message to the page, and I often do it to myself, but people also message me, and it's not going to be seen as a post, it's just going to be seen as a message. So you can actually go to posts to page rather, and you can post that post to your page. Now, that's a cool thing because when you do that, it's like, hey, check out this person who posted to my page and what cool thing they posted. But this is the trip up. It doesn't work inside of this editor. And the reason why I know that is because I've tried to share it, and you can see it's still Lisa Burnham to the Green Seahorse. Okay, so that's the only thing you have to switch over for, and I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you something else about that. Is that, hold on. All right. Another thing about the posts in page thing, oh, I was going to show you how you have to switch over. Okay, so, but this is the thing, this is the trick. You know how you cannot, if you're here, okay, you cannot be yourself. So you can't be your profile and be yourself at the same time. That's where Layla got tripped up. But in the business editor, you guys, you can. So you saw me, everything was fine in my profile, and I'm going to one of my other pages that is not in the business editor. So you can choose what pages you want in the business editor, and you can name your sort of back office whatever you want. So I named my back office the Green Seahorse, and back in here you can see it's connected to my business, sorry about that, it's connected to my business page, and it'll bring up all the pages that I decide to put back here, okay? And then you can go to the Power Editor and you can look at your ads and you can create ads. You've got marketing stuff back here, and there's a lot of dashboard stuff back here that you really don't know about unless you kind of, you have to sort of install this and tell Facebook that you want to set this up. So it's a really cool thing to check out. Now, I'm going to show you guys the Likealyzer, and this is really ninja. Okay.
I just love the name Likealyzer.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It's
such a fun. It just says fun. It just says fun. Okay. The Likealyzer, guys, is not on Facebook. It is a whole other site, and it gives you a ranking, and it gives you adjustments that you can make for your Facebook pages, for your fan pages. I'm just trying to make it a little bigger. Now, when you see your little ranking there, that's actually pretty good. Pipple Life is doing very well, and it tells you all the reasons why it's doing well or not well. And then it's so cool because it has this little drop down somewhere. Where's the drop down? Say you're not doing so well in an area. Okay, so posts per type. It's kind of giving me like a percentage of the posts. I post a lot of photos. Give your fans a little more variety and try to post some more status. So it's like you're doing really good, but you know you could be doing this. So how ninja is this, you guys? There's so many little tricks in here that you can adjust. It gives you pages that are sort of relevant, and it gives you you know, rankings as far as what your kind of page is. So for example, I did my green seahorse, and it's not doing quite as well. And then I can say, okay, well, why? Why isn't it doing quite as well? I know because the engagement rate, I know that the engagement rate isn't as good on here as it is in Happy Pitbull Life. In fact, I wanted to show you guys how good the engagement in Happy Pitbull Life is. And I just wanted to kind of touch on the niche thing is, you know, Layla just covered the whole your own fan page thing, but if you're trying to tap into a marketplace, say I want to sell t-shirts or say I want to sell dog products or whatever, well, I can tap into my 11,000 fans, right? And they're going to be interested in what's going on. And Pitbulls just happen to be a huge, broad subject on Facebook. Now, I just want to show you guys something. I posted this picture tonight because I wanted to do an experiment, okay? 2 hours ago, so right before the webinar, I posted this cute picture. I was like, when it's my turn, I want to see how good this post does, okay? So check it out. I said, holidays are great for perfect family photos. Share them with us. We love seeing how you share good cheer with your friends, okay? So I found this on Google, okay? Posted it, and look, in 2 hours, it got 1,560 people, 131 likes, a few shares, and people sharing. Hello? I mean, how cute.
Ladies, what kind of post is that? That is a photo call-out. Love photo call-outs.
And my Pitbull posts get tons of engagement, you guys. And it's not, I don't make it political. I don't make it, I don't, you know, talk about breed stuff. I mean, I'm really like Happy Pitbull Life. Look at how much engagement this post got, you guys. Look how many shares. That's shares, okay? I mean, to me, that's a successful page.
People are passionate about their dogs, for sure.
I mean, dogs are huge, and all kinds of dogs. I know one of our superwomen, don't they have a Chihuahua page? And it's like mental in Chihuahua land. Mental is crazy in Pitbull land. Look at this crazy engagement in Pitbull land.
Oh my God, that's awesome.
I know, right?
154,
and these are all leads, you guys. Okay, these are all leads. Because I could do a boosted post for a T-shirt or some other ninja thing. So I love my Pitbull page. I give it lots of love. I schedule posts. Oh, I have a girl that does a bunch of stuff for me, and she sets up all these graphics because she has access to my pictures. So this is my dog. He just went out actually. This is Irie, and of course I'm a Pitbull lover, so I'm relating. I'm in the niche. I'm part of the scene, and people just freak over this stuff. Okay, 45 shares. So, of course, you go back to the Likealyzer, and they're like, yeah, look at this. I mean, you have a lot of engaged followers. That's great. So you got to go to the Likealyzer and check out your thing and keep tabs on yourself. And you can share right from here. It's just this great little free little site. Okay, now I just want to show you guys this other really ninja thing that if you really want to go the full 9 yards with your fan page, this is going to be great. So let's go to the green seahorse, and I want to tell you guys how to put apps on your fan pages. And this is this can be tricky because you can do it a bunch of different ways, and so you want to experiment with the different ways and see what you like. This is my new campaign, Green is the New Black. Layla probably likes that. So, okay, so these right here, you guys, are the apps. Now, where are the apps? They're up here under More. Are they? Oh, yeah, here are your apps. So this is all my little stuff that's in here. Now, if I go to EcoBlog, watch what happens. this is super fresh. And you're going to say, Lisa, show me how to do that. Now you can see the admin options on the top, and that's only, oh, maybe this one's not, oh, there it is. And that's only seen by me, okay, because I'm in the admin mode. Now, of course, you guys know that you can look at your site in viewer mode, like as if you were a fan, right? Or you can look at it in your admin mode. So remember that it's both. I don't know why that picture's not coming up, but at any rate, this is linking directly to the blog on the website. So this is staying in Facebook. I don't know why it's not propagating, but it's staying in Facebook, and it's let's do the Pinterest one. So I'm going to show you guys how to bring your links in with this one particular app, but there's a lot of different things you can do with these in fan page apps. And you can have sign-up pages, you can do different kinds of promotions, you can do videos, there are full videos. If you guys ever heard of 22 Social, that's a specific app that actually brings in your in a video that you can do capture pages with. This is my Pinterest account, you guys. How cool is that? So I can bring in my Pinterest account, and you know, and it never leaves Facebook. Okay, so I'm going to show you how you do that. So when you're in your regular Facebook, see, now it got confused again, right? So that's so annoying. So that's what you completely cut out by bringing into the business editor. So I'm going to go back to myself. Now, when you're doing ads and all this admin stuff, you need to be yourself. It'll if you try and do it and you're not yourself, it'll actually prompt you. It'll remind you, and it'll say, hey, you know, you need to come back to that and back to your own profile page. And then what's going to happen is I'm going to tell you that this is one of the apps that I use a lot. Now, this is Super Ninja, you guys, and one of the Superwomen taught this to us like 2 years ago. And shout out to our, oh God, I'm so bad at names. I'll remember it. I'll remember. You guys have to help me out. All right, so WooBox Custom Tab. So once you start typing in WooBox Custom Tab into the Finder page in Facebook, you're gonna come here, and whatever pages you guys have in your admin area, Facebook is gonna propagate it and find, and you can decide what my computer is. It's filling a little text. Come on, honey. Okay, so there's all of my, oh, this is really cool. Check out how, do you see how it says the green seahorse, and then under that there's some other pages, but above that there are some other pages? Perfect example to show you that the green seahorse is my business editor, and above there are those other ones that are not in the business editor. So that's pretty cool. All right, so I'm just going to show you, okay, we're going to go to this. We're going to put an Instagram into my recycling and DIY projects page. So you're going to, my computer is having a little tiredness. Come on, baby. You got to get rid of some stuff. There you go. Okay. What did I say? Recycling and DIY. Come on, baby. It's not working. Come on. Huh, maybe I can't do it in that. All right, we'll do it here, just for example's sake. Now, we did start a Superwoman Connection page, by the way. This is a perfect moment to, oh look, it's going to recycling DIY. All right, well, we do have a Superwoman Connection fan page that we definitely want to promote. So we're going to do some fun blogging and stuff like that. All right, so now it's automatically, here, sorry, my computer is really slow. It's a little slow right now. All right, I'm going to just jump ahead to what I know I need to tell you. In here, it's going to hop in another little tab, and it's going to allow you to open up an editor. Let's see if it'll work a little bit better somewhere else. It's going to allow you to open up a little editor tab, which is going to look like when I was in that Pinterest account and it had that little bar on the top. I can go back there. I'll go back there if this is try one more time. Come on. Let's just go somewhere. All right. Now, add page tab. Okay, add a page tab. Come on, baby. Everybody's having technical difficulties tonight, huh? What I wanted to do is pop in a little tab right here that's going to say Manage Tabs. Okay, let's try that. So in essence, basically, you're going to be installing a URL inside one of these little apps in your page. And you saw me, okay, here it is. All right, we got it. Perfect. All right. This is the editor for the app. Thank goodness something worked. All right. Now you can see there's some different settings inside this WooBox editor. So this is your tab editor. So if you want to get fancy and do, I'm sorry, my ladies. If you want to get fancy and do an HTML, you can. Sabrina showed us. Thank you, Alicia. That's right. So bad at names. Okay. Thank you, Alicia. So you can do an HTML, or what I usually do is just a URL. And then what I'm going to do is I already have my Instagram opened up. Easy peasy. Just going to copy that. And I'm just going to bring it right back over. Whoops, where was it? Where was it? Where was it? Oops. Who has this happen to them all the time? And here, I'm going to pop in that little URL. No, I don't want that one. I want this one. Okay. And then you have a couple other choices. You can do this little fangate thing, which is basically you can do another URL to get it in there. You can kind of get fancy with how people enter, and you can play around with it because you can just manage the editor. You can keep managing. You can come back and mess with it. So these friend gates you can play with. These friend gates you can play with. You can do the tab name. Okay. So I can do Instagram, Green Art Network, whatever I want to do. You can also add your own tab image, and you can do that from the app. So this isn't your last chance to do that. And then you save the settings. So you can always go back and kind of edit this if you want. And then, theoretically, okay, now, theoretically, folks, get out of there. Sorry. Things have been saved. Let's do a read. You see how many tabs I've opened? That's why this computer is like, what are you trying to do to me? All right. Now theoretically the Instagram should be in there. But at any rate, that's how you do it. And when you come up here and start typing, you can actually go to an app. I was going to show you all right, let's see. Now, hopefully, and then you can play around with, oh, so here it is. So hopefully it's going to come up. So you can also edit where your apps are on your navigation bar right here. This is editable, so you can move these around. Say you want something more highlighted than the other, and then you saw that they're down by the side. And then here's your settings, so you can always go back in and mess around with it. And because my computer is just struggling a little bit, it's just taking a long time to load a lot of pictures. But that's the really super cool thing you can do. You can have a lot of apps, and if you want to remember what they look like, let's go to so here's the Pinterest app. So you can see right here, guys, that it says add more WooBox apps, and it does take you also to a whole other WooBox page that's another editor as well. So WooBox is really great for doing all sorts of stuff, and there's a ton of other apps that you can investigate. And then it will just pop it right into your page, and it keeps you. There's also some shopping apps. You can actually put a store in here. So you can. I've got my blog. I've got a Twitter thing down here. It's really nice. It's all the whole Twitter feed. You can do events, and you can really make it look awesome in this back office so that people will, well, it's like Layla was saying, you don't want to be really spammy with your stuff, but when people start investigating and finding cool things that you're doing, that's really the kind of engagement that you want to get. So I think I'm going to end it there. Oh, actually, let me say one more quick thing. I was going to talk about images real quick. One of the cool, fun tricks that I do, for Facebook pages, like if you're not copywriting it to yourself, if you're not claiming it as being something that you're selling, or, like I do stuff for my site, but for Happy Pitbull Life, I just go on Google and I type in what I'm looking for, and there's that little picture I found. And and hopefully you guys all know that if you're claiming to promote it as a product, then you really shouldn't be doing that. But to just say something cute on a page and be fun and cool, you can just grab that. So you can either drag and drop, or you can right-click and save it on your desktop. And another fun place for images is Pinterest. So Pinterest is just a never-ending bevy of awesome, just fantastic images. And they always go to good places. You can find other like-minded pitbull lovers, by cruising around. Oh, and I wanted to tell you one other trick, and then I'm going to pass it back to Layla. One thing that I also do with my pages, especially something like Pitbulls, where there's tons of other Pitbull pages, and this is a really great trick if it's a niche like this. Say you're a Disney page, and there's so many fun Disney pages out there. Message all the other pages. Just message them in their message box and connect with them personally and ask them to do a page exchange. And it's the best way to get tons of engagement, tons of cross promotion, and almost all the time they're pretty much into it. So it takes one little message, and you can do it to 20 pages a day, and just think about how much cross promotion you'll get if you start sharing their pages and they share your page. It's a no-brainer. So that's another really good ninja trick that I wanted to share with you guys, and I hope you enjoyed all of that stuff. Let's pass it back to you.
Woohoo! That was awesome. I love the fact that I get to learn from these ladies all the time. People are like, "Oh, you're an expert." Honestly, I'm not. I'm so lucky to surround myself with such awesome women. Seriously, great stuff. That Likealyzer is solid gold because knowledge is power. Especially.
Let's give a shout out to Chris Record for that.
Huge props, Chris, because that is really awesome. And then when you do get into some paid marketing strategies and paid ads, I mean, any sort of statistics or data that you can collect on what's working, what's not, what to do more of. And I love the little tips that they give you. I am totally checking that out tonight and getting my ratings. I want to see everybody's ratings. So don't be embarrassed if it's bad.
Your little number.
Yeah, post your number. And it's just a way for you to keep track, right? Next week you can move it up by a few points. And definitely don't be embarrassed if it sucks, because there's lots of people out there. I'm sure I have a few fan pages out there that suck. So, but there's always room for improvement.
Well, another thing that we could do inside the Superwomen group is, besides the Likealyzer rating, like you can do some sort of, cross feedback. I mean, I got a lot of feedback when I was in Chris's course and changed up a few things, and it really definitely. You might not see something and somebody else says something and you're like, oh my God, totally. So ask people for feedback in the group. That's what we're here for.
There's a huge amount of knowledge, especially within our coaches and our trainers and the ladies that are coming out here and sharing their insane amounts of value that they have inside of them with you for free. Let me just put that out there. This is really powerful stuff. So make sure that you are reaching out in the community. You're not afraid to ask for help. You're not afraid to reach out and connect with all of the women, all of the coaches, all of the speakers, and really plug in. Because as you can see, we believe in over-delivering every single time. We just want to give you everything that we've got, and it's so awesome and refreshing to be part of it. So thanks so much, ladies. I know it's we went a little over time, but it was stuff that you had to know. You just had to know it, and your business and your fan pages will be so much better now that you do. I want to see. I'm going to put the assignment out for tomorrow regarding your funnels and having all that set up. But I do want to. I think it would be interesting for us to see our Likealyzer scores.
I got mine.
So I'm gonna put that in the or Lisa, if you want to post a little post up in the group with our Likealyzers, and just keep track. It's a fun. It doesn't have to be oh, I don't want people to see my score. It just means that you have work to do, and if you have work to do, then let's do it, and let's do it together. Why not do it with amazing women who want to help you get a better Likealyzer score. So thanks so much, ladies, for joining us. You'll see, if you want to learn how to partner with us, if you want to know, what's behind the secret door, how do you link arms with us? How do you get on the inside? There's some buttons on this page. There's a woman, a real-life woman, living, breathing, who invited you to this webinar somewhere out there. So connect with her. That's how we do business around here. We actually talk to each other. It's crazy. It's awesome. So reach out and connect with the superwoman that invited you here, and just plug in, get more plugged in, get more involved, get on the calls. Seriously, ingest this information, and you just can't help but become a better business owner. You just can't help but become a better marketer when you're constantly, sponging all of this information. Implementation is key, though, so we really want to see you guys take action, and we want to see your fan pages, we want to see your growth, we want to see your scores go up, your engagement go up, so that next week when we get into actually whipping out the credit card, putting it in Facebook and being like, oh my gosh, then you have a substantial base, and you have all of this awesome engagement. If another thing that I definitely want to refer you guys to is Kat's training on the Fan Page Fridays, and kind of digging into that a little bit deeper than just simply posting an image about a Fan Page Friday, because it is a little bit deeper, and you can really squeeze more engagement and more likes and more comments from it if you know how to do it. So definitely plug in with that training. It's in our replays. I think Carla's got them up on the website, which looks pretty sweet, if I do say so myself. But you can find them all in the Facebook group. You can find the replays in there as well. So ladies, that is it. That's a wrap for tonight. Next week we're going to crack the code on these Facebook ads. We're going to actually spend money on marketing. And it's not that scary when you know what you're doing. So I'm excited to share my secret weapon with you. It's going to be awesome. So thanks, ladies. You totally rocked it. I know my phone was blowing up with all of the awesomeness that was going on. So make sure to leave some love for these ladies in the Facebook group and on their walls and on their fan pages, because we're here for you. We're here to share with you. We're here to help you. And we just really want to show our appreciation to these awesome, beautiful superwomen. Thanks so much, ladies, for joining us. That's a wrap.
Bye.
Peace out, homies.